Yes, respected young friends, welcome, salutations. Congratulations for you being so regular in trying to grasp the great knowledge, guidance given to us by our avatars, gurus for our outer and inner lives, success, prosperity, peace, and evolution. Only one pratigna, we will not give up these studies, these efforts. Seven things like every day, today also, common sense thought, sankalpa, sahanavavatu, Vedic chanting, Gita 18 chapter, Taittiriya Upanishad study, and also the Tulsi Ramayana Hanumanji, giving the Upadesha to Ravana about the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramachandraji. Very, very sweet and fantastic topic it is. So today is the first common sense thought is only this much simple key. Please remember miles to go. When we have to go miles together, we cannot afford to lazy out, we cannot afford to neglect, we cannot afford to look here and there to waste our time and energy. What is the miles to go is the two goals. For you, what two goals? For me, luckily only one goal. You have your own goal of the world of whatever the professional position status. You know, see, still we are not even clear about what abilities, talents we have. We are not clear about what the world needs. We are not clear about in which field while serving the world should we not spend time in analyzing, thinking all this, understanding all this, becoming matured about it, becoming convinced about it. क्या उसकी जरूरत नहीं है? If that is the case, then how can we afford to waste our time and all in so many of the nonsenses? And even a person who has completed his life's journey of doing everything to the world and all also cannot afford to waste his time, no, because he will have to plan and work for the next life. An old man finished his work, retired. He is not supposed to be quiet. He is expected to work for his further life. Of course, that is through spirituality and all. If that old man who has done all his jobs himself cannot afford to waste his time, distract himself, you are the youngster not even started the life. How can you be free? How can you be relaxed? How can you be lazy? How can you be distracted? How can you just waste your time on the name of entertainments, on the name of friends, on the name of. Is that all your dimag? Is it called as dimag? There is no dimag only. Dimag hai dimag mein. Dimag is all the white ants. Miles to go. And you have to sort out in which profession you have to have your goal. You have to sort out which position you want to achieve in it intellectually. Then you must be very clear as to how to achieve that. And you have to relentlessly work. Don't you see the people of success in the world are doing that only? Isn't it? Some of you must be that only. Others I am talking about. How can you say, no, I am just going 2 hours there, going 3 hours there, going 4 days there? How can it be? Yaar? Miles you have to go. And in that particular profession also, you have to get your position there. You have to stabilize it. You have to improve upon that. You have to go on getting promoted and reach to higher and higher scales. है ना? So let for example, my talent. I have to get the bank employment. So I have to see the recruitment boards bank, write the exam, join as the clerk, work there, slowly come to the next level of cashier, head cashier, then the manager to all the branches. miles to go for me. How can I relax? I am relaxing at a time where I am not even preparing to write the exam. Not even I don't know that there is a bank job, that it is gained through. These are those exams for that. These are the coaching centers we have to go and prepare. At such a lower level we are, how can you relax? I'm giving one example of bank का हो, chartered account, कुछ भी हो any. So we just wasting moment by moment, day by day, especially your age of 14, 15 years to 35 years. These 21 years is Mahatapasya for you to get into something and to establish in it and to come to a respectable position. These 14 years to 35 years, these 21 years. Then you have to maintain it. In that also you have to. Now tell me, where is the time for you to relax? Doing that alone must be relaxation. Where is the time for you to entertainment? That alone must be your entertainment. Otherwise, on the name of entertainment relaxation, you become entertainment piece for others. And to all parents of small children, you become an example. Beta, if you are not going to school, college, or school, not properly studying, you will become like that stupid uncle of 25 years, good for nothing. And by wasting your time in all nonsense entertainments and the laziness, only one thing you can achieve, that you become an example for those parents to show, बेटा देखो उस तरह से गधा बनेगा तू, उल्लू का पट्टा बनेगा. You become a liability, that he is a buffalo still eating the food and things earned by the parents, even he is now 25, 28. क्या तुमको ऐसा गधा बनना है बेटा? नहीं ना, नहीं, then पढ़ो. You become only example. So miles for us to go, and it then only the next stage of, not only I am serving professionally and getting my livelihood, how to take care of my family, of parents and all. Then comes the job of, no, I am a human being, I must have the vision even to help others also. Then comes the higher vision of serving the world. Then comes the higher vision of, becoming devotee of Lord, serving Him. Then the last one of becoming purely spiritual, to discover that Lord in us and all. So, how much distance it is there for us to cover? And each milestone has so many efforts to put, takes lot of time to travel. When you start traveling, अब इतने लक्ष्य रख कर पाने वाले चीजें, how can you afford to waste time, energy? You, my dear youngsters, please remember, don't be available for anything which destroys you, outside or inside. Inside your own mind and senses and body, mind with projections, imaginations, senses with cravings of the world, body wants always nidra nidra. In the outside, equally stupid fellows like you. जैसे यार चल देखते हैं बाद में, पहले सिनेमा देखते हैं, चल पहले ये करेंगे बाद में देखेंगे, now करीब, and they arrogantly they talk now, and they'll become the beggars tomorrow, they'll become the useless people to be insulted by everybody tomorrow. Along with them, you also, if you take them as your Sadguru and follow him. Never give a chance for the outer people to destroy you, inner mind, intellect, senses to destroy you. You must know. These are the miles I have to travel, milestones I have to cross, destinations I have to reach. And that's how the human life is given for. That's how the abilities, faculties are given for. That's how the people matured are living life. Many of them have reached the first stage of setting their goal. Some of them have already working towards that goal of professional thing. Some already got through and got the job yesterday only, appointment letter. Some have done job for 5 years, now they stabilized in that work. Some have done 10, 15 years, first promotion they got. Some have served for 20 years. You know? They have really got into a managerial position. Some of them worked for 30, 32 years. Now they are the head of the department. Some of them fulfilled their work this way and about to retire. Some have retired from the professional work. Now, equally vigorous social activities some have taken up. Some finished those social activities also for 5, 6 years, and then they are now with the Guru. Some of them from that Guru also have already heard the Shastras. Some have understood the Shastra. Some have taken up the spirituality as the goal, and some of them are sincerely, relentlessly working towards the goal as they were working in their professions. And some of them have almost reached to the brim of experiencing it. Some have experienced it, and some having experienced the truth, now serving the world back spiritually. दिख रहा है ना कि आपको ये सारे लोग now all these distances you only have to travel. You also have to travel. Then how can we just lazy out? There's no question of sleep or rest. राम काज कीन्हे बिनो मोहि कहाँ विश्राम. हनुमान जी अभी तो शुरू किया मैंने टेक ऑफ. यू महीना का यू कम एंड टेल आके बैठ करो सो जाओ बैठो. नो, I have to finish the surasas, Lakshmika, Lankini. I have to wait, find Mother Sita, wait and search and find her and talk to her, console her. I have to break all the things. I have to go to Ravana Sabha, tell him, then burn the Lanka, come back, take Rama Lakshmana. We have to make the bridge also. अरे इतना काम पड़ा है मुझे. How can I take rest? Relaxing, lazing, taking rest, not having goal, going for entertainment is the self-destructive ways of life. In this way, planning the whole life and lives together up to the highest spiritual goal and working today, now, towards that with clear picture of what to do, how to do is not life destroying but life constructing way of living. Choice तुम्हारा बेटा चुन लेना है ना. On this I can talk for 5, 6 days, dividing the whole topic into many subtopics. बट मोटे तौर पर बात बताया. तुम लोग हम उस पर विचार करो. थैंक यू. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगति एकता शान्ति पूर्वाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्तमन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण स मूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य शाश्वतरूपेण वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यार्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संगसाधना सेवाभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनाप्रयत्नमध्ये शान्तिमन्त्रोच्चारणं वेदपारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोऽध्यायस्य तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायण अर्थाविष्करणं सुन्दरकाण्ड रामचरितमानसान्तर्गत रावण आंजनेय संवाद द्वारा राम महिमा अवगाहनम जन्म साफल्यार्थम विजयार्थम मोक्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Sankalpa is done. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sahanavatu, we have done. Now the Vedic chanting for 10-8 minutes, then Geeta, then our Upanishad, then our Ramayana. So many varieties only to give you taste of all of that. Then it's also good for the mind to receive. एक ही चीज करने से शायद हेवी हो सकता होगा. That also an equally decent thing. We take up one thing, finish it, go to the next one. That also we have done in our life. Now we are doing this way. Many texts in one day. It is also for my swadhyaya and sadhana that I have to do 10 classes. Therefore, 10 texts definitely I have to refer every day. It is my tapasya to me, and you also are beneficiaries. Now, second Mandalam, 15th Anuvaka onwards. Om Atha Veda Parayanam Atha Rugvedaha द्वितीयोऽनुवाकः द्वितीय मण्डलम् अथ पञ्चदशानुवाकात् आरभ्य ॐ प्रघान्वस्य महतो महानि सत्यासत्यस्य करणानि वोचम् त्रिकदृकेष्वबिभत्सु तस्यास्य मदे अहिमिन्द्रो जघान अवंशेद्यामस्तभायद्बृहन्तमारोदसी अपृणदन्तरिक्षम् सधारयत् पृथिवीं पप्रथच्च सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार सद्मे वप्राचो विमिमाय मानैर्वज्रेण खान्यतृणन्नदीनां वृथा सृजत्पतिभिर्दीर्घयातैः सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार सप्रवोळ्हन् सप्रवोळ्हॄन् परिगत्यादभीतेर्विश्वमधागायुध विद्धे अग्नौ सङ्गोभिरश्वैरसृजद्रथेभिः सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार स ईं महीन्धुनिमेतोररुष्णोत्सो अस्नातॄनपारयत् स्वस्ते त उत्स्नाय रयिमभि प्रतस्तुः सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार सोदञ्चं सिन्धुमरिणान्महित्वा वज्रेणान उषसः संविपीशे पिपेश आजवसो अजवसो जमिनीभिर्रुच्यन् सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार स विद्वाग अपगोहं कनीनामाविर्भवन्नुदतिष्ठत् परावृग प्रतिश्रोणस्थाद्य नगचष्ट सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार भिनद्वलमङ्गिरोभिर्गृणानो विपर्वतस्य द्रुम्भितान्यैरत ऋणग्रोधांसि कृत्रिमाण्येषां सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार स्वप्नेनाभ्युप्याचुमुरिं चुमुरिं धुनिं च जगन्तदस्युम्प प्रदभीतिमानः मावः रम्भे चिदत्र विविधे हिरण्यं सोमस्य तामद इन्द्रश्चकार नूनं सा ते प्रतिवरञ्जरित्रे दुहीयदिन्द्रदक्षिणामघोने शिक्षास्तोतृभ्यो मातिदग्भगो नो बृहद्वदेम विदते सुवीराः 16th one प्रवः सताञ्ज्येष्ठतमाय सुष्टुतिमग्नाविव समिधाने हविर्भरे इन्द्रमधुर्यं जरयन्तमुक्षितं सनाद्युवानमवसे हवामहे यस्मादिन्द्रात् बृहतः किं च नेमृते विश्वान्यस्मिन् संभृतादिवीर्या जठरे सोमं तन्वे सहोमहो हस्ते वज्रं भरति शीर्षनिक्रतुं न क्षोणीभ्यां परिभ्येत इन्द्रियं न समुद्रैः पर्वतैरिन्द्रतेरतः न ते वज्रमन्वश्नोति कश्चन यदाशुभिः पतसि योजना पुरु विश्वे ह्यस्मै यजताय धृष्णवे क्रतुं भरन्ति वृषभाय सश्चते वृषा यजस्व हविषा विदुष्टरः पिबेन्द्र सोमं वृषभेण भानुना वृष्णः कोशः पवते मध्व उर्मिर्वृषभान्नाय वृषभाय पातवे वृषणाध्वर्यो वृषभासो अद्रयो वृषणं सोमं वृषभाय सुष्वते वृषा ते वज्र उत ते वृषारतो वृषणा हरि वृषणभाण्यायुध वृष्णो मदस्य वृषभत्वमीशिष इन्द्रसोमस्य वृषभस्य तृप्नुहि प्रतेनावं न समने वचस्युवं ब्रह्मणायामि सवनेषु दाधृषिः कुविन्नो अस्य वचसो निमोदिषदिन्द्रमुत्सं न वसुनस्य जामहे पुरा संवादादभ्या ववृत्स्व नो धेनुर्न वत्सं यवनस्य पिप्युषे सकृत्सुते सुमतिभिः शतक्रतो सम्पत्नीभिर्न वृषणो न सीमहि नूनं सा ते प्रतिवरञ्जरित्रे दुहि यदिन्द्रदक्षिणामघोने शिक्षास्तोतृभ्यो मातिदग्भगो नो बृहद्वदेम विदते सुवीराः 17th one तदस्मै नव्यमङ्गिरस्वदर्चत सुष्मा यदस्य प्रत्नधुथोदीरते विश्वायद्गोत्रा सहसा परिवृता मधे सोमस्य द्रुम्हितान्यैरयद् स भूतु योः प्रथमा यधाय स ओजो मिमानो महिमानमातिरत् शूरो यो युत्सु तन्वं परिव्यथ शीर्षनिद्यां महिना प्रत्यमुञ्चद अधाकृणोः प्रथमं वीर्यं महद्यदस्याग्रे ब्रह्मणा शुष्ममैरयः रथेष्टेन हर्यश्वेन विच्युताः प्रजीरयः सिस्रते सद्र्यक् पृथगो अधायो विश्वाभुवनाभिमज्मनेशानकृत्प्रवया अभ्यवर्धत आद्रोदसी ज्योतिषा वह्निरातनोत्सीव्यन्तमांसि दुदिता समव्ययतो स प्राचीनान् पर्वतान् दृम्भतो जसाधराचीनमकृणोदपामवः अधारयत् पृथिवीं विश्वधाय समस्तभा अस्तभ्नान् मायया द्यामवस्त्रसः सा स्मा अरं बाहुभ्यां यं पिता कृणोद्विश्वस्मादा जनुषो वेदसस्परि येना पृथिव्यां निकृविं शयद्यै वज्रेण हत्य वृणक्तु विश्वणिः अमाजुरीव पित्रोः स चासति समानादा सदसस्ता स्वामी ये भगं हृदि प्रकेतमुपमास्याभरदद्धि भागं तन्वो येन मामहः भोजं त्वामिन्द्र वयं हुवेम दद्दिष्ट्वमिन्द्रापांसि वाजान् आविड्धीन्द्रचित्रयान ऊते कृधि कुशन्निन्द्रवस्य सूनः नूनं सा ते प्रतिवरञ्जरित्रे द्रुहीयदिन्द्र दक्षिणामघोने शिक्षास्तोतृभ्यो मातिदग्भगो नो बृहद्वदेम विदते सुवीराः ॐ शान्तिः 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 17 we have done. Friends, Bhagavad Gita we have to study today the 12th mantra only again. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geeta Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Ashtadashodhyayah मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः 12 श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच Can you chant 4 times? ॐ अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित् Again अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित् Again अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित् Again अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य Natu sannyasinam kvashido. Friends, beautiful Shastra Geeta from last 740 above days. 41 days we are studying. 800 हो जाएगा. अभी we have 60 slokas to study ना. 65. So at least 30-40 days तो लगेगा. So as I told you कि this 18th chapter तो I'll talk as it is there purely spiritually, very less of you the worldly way. And you are now mature to understand from everything how to translate the thing into worldly success, and worldly success should be aimed for spiritual. Okay, now the two lives are there. One life of the highly spiritual evolution, where you reach the Tatpada, the Brahman, you are liberated. The other life is of the bondage. Okay, so that liberation is called moksha. Moksha is obtained only through the sannyasa and yoga. That is why the name of this chapter is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. So the always the knowledge is there for you to gain or not. Having gained the knowledge, again the freedom is yours either to go this way or that way. There are always three ways. One way is the spiritual way where you are with all your knowledge, preparation, readiness. You are just living spiritual life and realizing it in its own time. Do janam, das janam, whatever. The other is the life which we are living now. In today's present life, again we have two options to live. One is here in life, do the good karmas, okay, and get the good result. But always know that that result will end. Again, will be at the zero level. Again to restart. It is like a the daily wages fellow. Evening he worked, after evening he got the money. With that only the night dinner and next day food. If he doesn't work one day, he has no money. Same way, if you don't do the karma, karma phala will not come. Whatever the karma you do, that type of phala will come. Okay. So one sometime we know the karma phala and accordingly do the karma and get that phala. Many a times we don't know the phala but do the karma, but inevitably you have to get that phala. You can't avoid it. Okay, so Bhagavan is hinting us at this because toward the end of the Gita now बताना चाहिए तुमको. भगवान कहते हैं मैं सारे समराइज करके कहता हूँ तुमको. One is a moksha marga where you are only doing Paramatma Prapti sadhana. Okay, in that Paramatma Prapti sadhana to such person, the sadhana of Paramatma Prapti is going to the Guru, listening to Vedanta, doing Manana Chintana Dhyana. Okay, then for that he'll have to get the Yogyata. The Yogyatas are he will do the Upasana, Yajna, Japa, Puja. With that he will get all his inner inner equipment qualified. So making qualified the inner equipment, going to the Guru, listening from Shastra, doing Adhyatmika sadhana and reaching. This is what the totally spiritual life of a spiritual person. What is his relation with the world? How he has got out of the world? You must know, no? That is why the two words were used, sannyasa and tyaga. He has done sannyasa, means kamya karma he has given up. Because he has given up all kamana for the world, because his kamana now is Paramatma Prapti. Therefore, oh sannyas kar diya. But just because you have given up kamya karma, you cannot be free person. You have to do the work. Which works you have to do? You have to do all the five works. Five. What are they? Yajna karma, dana karma, tapak karma, nitya karma, naimitya karma. These karmas he is doing, but how is he doing? Without phala asakti. Yaha to karma phala tyagi, satyagi ityavidiyate. So by giving up the kamana and kamya karma, he is avoiding his future bondages. Because he is not having any kamana, he is not doing any kamya karma, Therefore, that karma phala which will come in the future is not there because he is not doing the cause. Without the cause, the effect cannot be there. So that way, the future samsara is eliminated. How the past samsara is eliminating? The past doings have brought him into this world. In this world, he is supposed to do these five karmas. While doing these five karma, when he expects the phala, again he will be sowing the seeds for samsara. Therefore, he is doing them with karma phala tyaga. And this is leading to his inner antakarana shuddhi. With that अंतःकरण शुद्धि गुरु गुरु के पास जाकर शास्त्र सुनो तत्व को समझो चिंतन करो meditate and realize that substratum the reality, the water behind all the rivers oceans bubbles waves tides etc, the gold behind all the bangles the rings the earrings the necklaces etc, the mud behind all the pots all the gamlas all the lamps, the substratum behind the jivas, the jagat, the Ishvara. He will be pursuing the truth. And once his antakarna becomes Shuddha, this yajna, dana, tapa, even they he need not do. Nitya Naimitika thoda chalega bas. He will be more and more engrossed only in the deep internal meditation. Bas once in a while he comes out, little bit he will eat. That also एक बार 3 दिन में 4 दिन में to survive the body, sustain the body. Other than that, like a great scientist, he is in that level. वो हो गया पूरा, जिन्होंने संन्यास कर दिया, त्याग कर दिया, अंतःकरण शुद्ध करके मोक्ष के लिए भगवान को पाने के लिए कोशिश कर रहा है. He is that. Now, what about the other people? The other people are not sannyasi. Therefore, they have kamanas and they do the kamya karma. And not tyagi. Therefore, they may do yajna dana tava karma as well as nitya naimdika, but they expect the phala. Therefore, to such people only, again and again, to such jivas only, again and again, entry and exit into the bodies will happen. That entry and exit into the bodies is called as birth and death. And that entry and exit happens of 3 times. That is what Bhagavan says here. I just explained to you all the 7-8 minutes now as an introduction to this shloka Bhara. So one category of people are those sannyasi, tyagi, antakarna shuddha, gone to the guru, studied shastra, meditating, realizing the self. Totally different world category. Other than that, you and I, means anybody else who are in the world, they are called sadhakas. Generally, technically, these people are called samsaris. These samsaris, depending on the karma they do, they get 3 types of karma phala. The 3 karma phalas here they are said as anishtam ishtam mishram cha trividam karmanah phalam. Okay, bhavati. So karmanah phalam trividam bhavati. Karmanah phalam trividam for whom bhavati? Atyaginam. Those who have not given up, karma phalaksha apeksha not given up, kamana not given up, kamya karma. So karmana phalam trividam bhavati. Atyaginam, asanyasinam, and non-spiritual people, the trivida karma phala is there depending on 3 types of karma. And the same way, natu sanyasinam kvachit. Not for the sannyasi and tyagi. Because he is given up all this drama, he is only going for spiritual sadhana. Okay, till the Paramatma Anubhuti happens, he may have 3 or 4 lives given to him as per his earlier done karma. That's okay. But other than that, like the samsari, he will not have continuously hundreds and thousands of the births again and again as a result of karma. Because he is a tyagi sannyas. And the one who is not a tyagi, once he has not given up the karma phala asakti, the one who is not a sannyasi means the one who is not given up the kamana and kama karma, for him, pretya, having died, 3 types of karma phala will come depending on the karmas done by him in this life, in the past lives. Those 3 karma phalas, Bhagavan is naming them as Anishta, Ishta, and Mishra. Okay. Anishta karma phala because it is a giver of dukkha. And that is going into the Narakadi lokas and suffering there. Then again getting birth of animals, etc., plants, etc., birds, etc. And what is the problem in them? They don't have much freedom. They neither can improve upon themselves nor they can mature. है ना? If one is a buffalo, buffalo only it is throughout life. It cannot go to college and study and get fellowships. It's a buffalo ship only. It cannot go and make a sweater for itself because it is cold. Nor it can have an AC because it's very hot. So it cannot save itself, it cannot improve itself. If a disease comes, it cannot go to a doctor by itself. That is how these Pashu Yoni is Anishta Yoni. Another is what? In that there is no special Purushartha to improve upon. Buffalo improving college is not started by the other buffalo for these buffaloes to join. That is why the animal yoni, bird yoni becomes Anishta. Before that, going to the Narakadi. Naturally, going to Narakadi and getting the birth as animal, birds, plant, which is Anishta Phala. Comes to whom? The one who has done. Naturally, the Adharma karma and Papa karma. जो अधर्म करता है, पाप करता है, उनको नरक जाना पड़ेगा अनिष्ट फला. And in Naraka, you all know, hundreds of the chambers are there. Each one you will be given a special sharira to suffer there. Yadana sharir. There are thousands of narakas. Like thousands of hotels are there nowadays. Online, everything online, thousands are there now. Google में search करो, thousand they see दिखाओ. Same way for the type of variety of adharma and papa we do, those many narakas are there. Like the type of nonsense we do and get diseases, those many hospitals are there. Hospitals are a sample of naraka. And exactly what happens in the hospital alone is done in the narakas. And the main doctor is there. He is Yamaraj. And all the nurses, compounders are Yamakinkara. Their dress and attire are looks like that only. And each of the hospital wards are like the Naraka's different chambers. है ना, कहीं इंजेक्शन दे रहे, कहीं कड़वा दवा दे रहे, कहीं सेलाइन लगा रहे, कहीं ऑपरेशन कर रहे, कहीं एम्पुटेशन कर रहे. You don't see hospital. In the same way is this Naraka. So the one who has done Papa Adharma, they go to Naraka. Then the remaining other than नरक में जो भोगने वाले हैं, they are given in the पशु पक्षी योनि. कोई बारिश में मरते हैं, कोई बस के नीचे गिरकर मरते हैं, कोई आदमी लोग उनको मार देते हैं. Other than struggling to survive and one day dying, pashus cannot do any remedy. Pashu yoni. That is the meaning of Anishta is the phala gained by all those who are not spiritual, who have not done the tyaga of karma phala, nor they have done the giving up of kamana and kamya karma. Okay, Anishta phala. Then Ishta phala. Ishta phala means going to Swargadi Loka, not Naraka. Then enjoying there thereafter born as the Yaksha Kinnara Gandharvas. Maybe human beings also, or more than human, the higher worlds only they are born. So if they are going to Swarga and enjoying all the Sukha, then instead of animal, bird, plant, if they are getting the Yaksha Gandharva, the Sharira, naturally therefore they have not done Adharma or Papa, they have done Dharma and Punya. All the Upasanas, etc., Dana Dharma, they are all become Punya Karma, Dana Adi. Lot of things they do, therefore they are the karma. That karma phala of the ishta prapti they get it. So anishta phala, ishta phala, दो हमने देख लिया. Third one is mishram. Mishra phala means dukh bhi hai like naraka, sukh bhi hai like swarga, and that is naturally they come to be born again as human beings only. So who will come as human being? The one in whose earlier lives punya and papa are almost equal. थोड़ा पाप ज्यादा हो गया तो नरक एज वेल एज पशु योनि, पुण्य ज्यादा हो गया तो स्वर्ग एंड ऊर्ध्वलोक का. Almost both are 50-50. They are all human janma. That's called Mishra phala. And these three phalas come to those who are Not Tyagi, not Sannyasi. त्यागी सन्यासियों को दो चार जन्म मिलेंगे फॉर डूइंग साधना दे गेट मोक्ष because they are doing that sadhana which we have seen two times today in the common sense thought में भी वही देखा 5 minutes back also. So हे अर्जुन अनिष्टम इष्टम मिश्रम इस तरह त्रिविधम कर्मणः फलम भवति for whom अति अत्यागिनाम प्रेत्या having died after that. So when we are all living now, when we die everybody will die, I will die. So where will I go depends on what karma I have done now. I may come back as human being. I may go to the Pashuyoni. I may get the Devatas Loka also, Urdhva Loka. Before that, as a phala, I may go to Swarga, Naraka, or again can come to the human life to suffer also. Mixture of that. So in this way, Anishtam, Ishtam, Mishram, त्रिविधम करण फल भवति अत्यागिना न तो सन्यासिनम सन्यासियों को ये सब नहीं है. So therefore, become a sannyasi and tyagi, pursue spirituality and reach the ultimate. This is a suggestion to all. Commonly, those who take, those who don't take, they go for the other alternative. अब करते जाओ इष्ट का पाप कर्म पुण्य कर्म according to that. Be born as animal, human. Except moksha, you go into the janam janma. You know, if our life's punya is predominant, we go to swarga and enjoy. नहीं है तो we suffer. ये चलता ही रहता है सिलसिला. And like that, from thousands of lives, we are going on doing it. Many times we might have gone to Swarga and enjoyed Swarga Bhoga. We might have been born as Yaksha Gandharva and all. Many times नरक में दुखी भी होकर आएंगे. We might have been born as animal many times. Human also we might have taken. Till the Shastra Jnana is not gained, spirituality is not pursued, Paramatma is not obtained. For everyone, they have to do karma, they have to get the consequent results. Results are this type, three types. फिर उसमें फिर वैरायटी होएंगे. In the स्वर्ग also there are colonies. वहाँ भी gated communities होते हैं. In that also there is slum areas. Like in America also there are slum areas. Not that everything is posh. So too, in the Pashuyoni may be the better. Not everyone is a sewer to be in the sewage. There can be cows also which are loved and respected. है ना? Animals में भी ऊपर नीचे है. सारे एनिमल नीचे घटिया ही नहीं ना. They are good. Birds also. Not every bird is worst. they तोते होते हैं उनको प्यार करते हैं. Good birds also there. And in the Naraka also various chambers are there. है ना? एकदम तगड़ा तगड़ा गरम गरम में खोखले वाले में करने वाले और ऊपर ऊपर में डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट पाप पुण्य हैव डन. Variety are there. Okay. So now with all this knowledge, decide. You want to do papa karma or you want to do papa punya dodo or you want to do only punya karma or you want to do spiritual sadhana. All four results are there. Papa, narakadi. Mishrana, human life. Punya, swargadi. Sadhana, moksha. तुम्हारी मर्जी. थैंक यू. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषत् अथ तृतीया भृगुवल्ली शान्तिमन्त्रः. ॐ सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, we have done last 20-30 days Taittiriya Upanishad chanting. We have now come to the last Anuvaka, Bhrugu Valli. Bhrugu was taught by Varuna. Bhrugu did meditation and all. Great things. Last 3 days we were doing the Annam Brahma Upasana. And Annam Nanindyat, Annam Naparichakshita, Annam Bahukurvita. All of that we saw. Now in the last Anuvaka, again, two things are covered. One is Sadachara, a decent, dignified life to be lived, which will later on become qualification for Paramatma Prapti or at least sustains you to be in this world in a respectful, decent manner. That's called Sadachar. Then the other one is once one gains the Brahmananda, how it looks like, how that person is. These two topics are covered in this last Anuvaka, which has 10 mantras. So, two mantras per day we see. ओम अथ सदाचार प्रदर्शनम ब्रह्मानंद अनुभव. ओके. Many mantras are there in this 10th Anuvakam. Now, Sadachara, first one. Na kanchana vasatau pratyachakshita. Somebody comes asking for a shelter. Don't deny him the shelter. Don't send him away. In those days, population less and all. People go from one place to other. बीच में बारिश हो गया, distance ज़्यादा है, थक गए हैं. So they are there nearest the village. So therefore, they want to stay that overnight. That's why in every of the house in those days, one extra room used to be there for any such type of guest coming. बस उस रात को रहेंगे, अगले दिन चले जाएंगे या एक आध दो दिन रहना. Population also was less. Purpose was all noble that time. इसलिए होता था. अब तो you cannot trust people, therefore you won't give place. अपने लोगों को रहने को जगह नहीं देते, इसलिए thousands of hotels have come in every city. But earlier ऐसा नहीं. Anybody comes to stay, don't say no. So na kanchana, किसी को भी vasatau, when they ask for the vasati, don't send them away. Give them place to stay. मगर बाहर बारिश में जानवरों के बीच में कहाँ रहेगा वो बेचारा. न कंचन वसतो प्रत्याचक्षित is a first vrata. Means have a proper house where you can accommodate. Some guests are needy people. In today's world, in this way you understand. कम से कम अपने घर में एक जगह भगवान को रहने के लिए, साधुओं को रहने के लिए, अपने पेरेंट्स को रखने के लिए तो बना के रखो. मेन थिंग इज डोंट डिनाई अकोमोडेशन. वसतो न प्रति आचक्षिता. डोंट से कि जगह नहीं हमारे यहाँ रहने को. जितना है उसमें एडजस्ट. इवन नाउ देयर आर so many ashramas in our Bharat Mata, in Punya Kshetras, they give place to stay freely. अब कई कई जगह मेंटेन करना है, अच्छा फैसिलिटी देना है, तो पैसे चाहिए. देखो दे चार्ज. हाउ मेनी प्लेसेस वी हैव डन द तीर्थ यात्रास एंड हाउ मेनी आश्रमास. और रहना है बाबा, और रह लीजिए एक दिन, कोई नहीं. ओके. न कंचन वसतो प्रत्याचक्षित इज फर्स्ट सदाचार. नो नेचुरली व्हेन समबडी यू गिव द प्लेस टू स्टे, अब उनको खाने को भोजन भी देना. भूखे तो नहीं रह सकते. यू कांट टेल हिम जाके बाहर खाओ. सो पहले तो ये बात कहते हैं न कंचन वसतो प्रत्याचक्षिता तद व्रतम. टेक इट एज ए व्रत. एक्सपेंड योर हार्ट टू accommodate others in the heart, in the house also. Tad vratam. Second, tasmat. Because that person is now there with you, yaya kaya cha vidaya. By all the efforts, positive, bahu annam prapnuyat. You must procure sufficient food for the guest or guests whom you are hosting. Second rule it is. ये भी व्रतम है. यया कया च विदया बहु अन्नम प्राप्नुयात्. यया कया विधि doesn't mean by चोरी करके ना, by hard work, by taking loan or somehow have the food sufficient for the guest to give. नहीं तो रह है लेकिन भूखे हैं और आप भोग कर रहे हो, उनको कहा जाके होटल में खाओ. No, that is not a sadachara as per our Sanatan Dharma. Somehow procure more food, not for your bhoga, but for the guest who comes to give him. So yaya kaya cha vidya bahu annam prapniyat. Then we should tell him aradhi asmai annam iti achakshate. Tell that guest, भैया खाना रेडी है, अब आके भोजन करो. See ना, beautiful way of अन्नम आराधी अस्मई. महाराज आपके लिए खाना तैयार है, आइए. तो आते ही उनको प्रेज दिया रहने को. Then you tell आप ना आकर आ जाइए, तब तक खाना बनेगा. In all the Hindi and all languages movies, up to the 85-90, this used to be the trend. Relatives, guests आ जाते हैं, वहाँ कमरा है, जाके नहीं है, तब तक खाना बना. Within the next reel, they show they're all seated on the ground or a dining table, food is served. Then, Aradhi Asme Annamitya Chaksha. Just now, as we saw in Geetha, Anishtam, Ishtam, Mishram, three types of result because three types of karma. Same way, we can to that guest attend three ways. The three ways is the highest, the mediocre, and very lowest level. That Bhagavan says here. Etadvai mukataha annam radham. Mukatosma annam radhyate. Means the place to stay and the food given. If this is the highest quality and great respect and reverence, there in future you will also get that type of accommodation and food from somebody when you need. So to etadvai madhyatonnagam radham madhyatosma annagam raj. If your attention to that guest is mediocre, है ना, ठीक है, ऊपर ऊपर से आई और जगह बस दिया है, थोड़ा सा भोजन एक सब्जी दाल बना के दी बस, then you will also get such type of accommodation and food when you need. Then etadvai antatonnagam radham. If your attention is very low quality, अब बरामदे में सोने को कहा तकिया भी नहीं दिया और खाने के लिए सूखा कल का बासी दिया, even though you have, you will also get that type of result. Again, choice is yours. The first choice is never entertain guest. Then you will also never get place anywhere to stay. Second is when you entertain them, that three times. Mukataha, highest quality, Madhyataha, mediocre, Antataha, lowest. And as you sow, so you reap, as you do, you also get in the same way. Okay, ya evam Veda. Therefore, know it and be that way. A good host, hosting the guests in a best manner. This is Sadachara. Then so many other things are there. Tomorrow it will be told. Now they are very sharp and subtler. These Upanishadic sentences, the Guru Shishya, एक तो बातें बताते हैं, बाकी सारे हमको समझ है ना. In Nava also that are all there people. नहाने के लिए गर्म पानी देंगे, towel is given, soap is, everything required is given. कपड़े भी देते नया पहनने को. They keep ready. Wonderful. Then food also, best quality and all. ॐ अथ सदाचारप्रदर्शनं न कञ्चन वसतौ प्रत्याचक्षेत न कञ्चन वसतौ प्रत्याचक्षेत तद्व्रतं तद्व्रतं तस्माद् यया कया च विधया बह्वन्नं प्राप्नुयात् तस्माद् यया कया च विधया बह्वन्नं प्राप्नुयात् हराध्यस्मा अन्नमित्याचक्षते हराध्यस्मा अन्नमित्याचक्षते एतद्वै मुखतोऽन्नगं राद्धम् एतद्वै मुखतोऽन्नगं राद्धम् मुखतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते मुखतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वै मध्यतोऽन्नगं राद्धम् एतद्वै मध्यतोऽन्नगं राद्धम् मध्यतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते मध्यतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वा अन्ततोऽन्नगं राद्धम् एतद्वा अन्ततोऽन्नगं राद्धम् अन्ततोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते अन्ततोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते य एवं वेद य एवं वेद. Other things tomorrow. न कञ्चन वसतौ प्रत्याचक्षेत तद्व्रतं तस्माद्यया कया च विदया बह्वन्नं प्राप्नुयात् राध्यस्मा अन्यमित्याचक्षते एतद्वै मुखतोऽन्नगं राद्धं मुखतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वै मध्यतोऽन्नगं राद्धं मध्यतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वान्ततोऽन्नगं राद्धम् अन्ततोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एवं वेद. Again, न कञ्चन वसतौ प्रत्याचक्षेत तद्व्रतं तस्माद्यया कया च विदया बह्वन्नं प्राप्नुयात् राध्यस्मा अन्नमित्याचक्षते एतद्वै मुखतोऽन्नगं राद्धं मुखतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वै मध्यतोऽन्नगं राद्धं मध्यतोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एतद्वा अन्ततोऽन्नगं राद्धम् अन्ततोऽस्मा अन्नगं राध्यते एवं वेद. अब देखो गीता एंड उपनिषद going together. In Gita we are told three types of karma, three types of phala. Here also three types of attending the guests. Later on we also get same way three types. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Ganesha Namaha. Sri Janaki Vallabha Vijayate. Sri Ramacharitamanasa. Panchama Sopana. Sundarakanda. See, we have seen Hanumanji Mutod Jawab he gave to Ravana. Now he is giving the upaya. He says, है ना, कि प्रणतपाल रघुनायका करुणा सिंधु करारी. Bhagavan Rama, Raghunayaka is Pranatapala. Whoever surrender to him, he will Palana protect him. Karuna Sindhu, ocean of ocean of Karuna, the compassion. Gaye Sarana, If you go and surrender to him, Prabhu Rakhi hai. He will just save you, protect you, forgive you. Tava aparadha visari. He will not mind the aparadha done by you. No, this is for Ravana to give Sitaji back and surrender to Ram. And you and I also have to learn from this. Enough of being away from Lord Rama and doing all the nonsense. Let us go and surrender to Him. He will forgive us and show us the right way of life for us to reach Him only. ये वाला हमको सीखना है. Now, in the next Doha, Chaupai and Doha, Lord Rama's Mahima, Hanumanji sings for Ravana and all of us. For all of us. If we also don't accept, understand, like Ravana, we are also like Chota Ravan. Very beautiful, very powerful, very, very excellent Doha here. Chopais and Doha. Let us chant it. The 22nd Doha के बाद वाले 1, 2, 3, 4 चौपाई फिर दोहा. ओम रामचरण पंकज उरधरहु लंका अचल राजु तुम करहु ऋषि पुलस्तिज सुबिमल मयंका तेहि ससि महु जनि होहु कलंका राम नाम बिनु गिरा न सोहा देखु बिचारि त्यागी मद मोहा बसन हीन नहीं सोह सुरारी सब भूषण भूषित बर नारी राम विमुख संपति प्रभुताई जाई रही पाई बिनु पाई सजल मूल जिन सरितन नाही बरस गए पुनि तबहि सुखाहि सुनु दस कंठ कहूँ पन रोपी विमुख राम त्राता नहीं कोपी शंकर सहस विष्णु अजतोहि सकहि न राखि राम कर द्रोही मोह मूल बहुशूल प्रद त्यागहु तम अभिमान भजहु राम रघुनायक कृपा सिंधु भगवान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Hanumanji's Upadesha to Ravana. He was taken there by Indrajit by tying him with Brahmastra and Nagapasha. All that you all know it now. So Ravana was angry, he shouted, then those 5 or 6 things, akshepanas, objections he raised. Hanumanji gave such a powerful answer, we saw all of that. Now Hanumanji says to Ravana, some Upadesha in your own hita I am telling you. इन दैट यहाँ भगवान का बताया प्रणत पाल रघुनायक कृपा सिंधु करहारी करुणा सिंधु करार गए शरण प्रभु राखे तव अपराध बिसार. Now in continuation of that, Sri Rama Bhagavan's glory we also must understand. One, Rama Charana Pankaja Uradharahu. Here Ravana, Rama Bhagavan's Charana Pankaja, the lotus like feet, Uradharahu, keep in your heart. Be a Rama Bhakta in your Hridaya for all of us. Now, देखो, somebody became Ravana because he kept himself not only away from the Lord, he has created Shatruta to the Lord in such a way that the possession belonging to the Lord, called as the whole world, here now Sita ji, he owns. This is how the beings become Ravanas. Reverse, the people when they give up all the nonsense, become Rama Bhakta, they become, by blessing of Rama, they become one with Rama only. तो चॉइस दोनों हमारा हमेशा है. राम जी को भूल जाओ, राम जी का सारा दिया वो खुद के लिए भोग करो, फिर राम जी के ही शत्रु बनो, फाइनली राम जी के हाथ में मरो. Yesterday only the Ravanasura Dahana has been done all over the country during this Dashahara. Dashahara is Dashakantha, Dashamukha Ravana Maranam. Ravana killed by Rama yesterday's day. You know, Dasaravana Kalparso. So, very clear it is. One option of life is that, second is this one, reverse. From the Ravanatva of becoming enemy to Rama and getting killed, become Rama Bhakta and blessed by Rama, become one with Rama only. For that he says, Rama Charana Pankaja Uradharahu. Keep Lord Rama's lotus like feet in your heart. Means Be Bhagwan Rama's Bhakta, not a Shatru. Difference between Shatru and Bhakta is Shatru takes everything from Rama and makes Rama as Shatru. Bhakta gives everything he has got to Rama and he gives himself also to the Rama. The Shatru finally gets killed by Rama and Rama Bhakta merges and becomes one with Rama. अब देखो क्या करना चाहिए. Both are in your own choice. Shastras guide us about the possibility of these two. In that, become Rama Bhakta and be blessed by Rama. How to do about all that? That is told. The other thing, how to become Ravana, we need not be told. We know it. We are self-sufficient. Like how to become healthy, the doctors tell. How to get diseases, he need not tell. We are self-sufficient. है ना? How to get educated, the schools, college teachers. How to be a Buddhu Beakuf, nobody need tell us. We are genius in that. Kaja Uradharau. One. Second, if do so, Lanka Achala Rajuk Chuma Karahu. Achala, dismissed, you will continue to be the Raja of, you can enjoy that Rajya. So your position is given to you by Lord only. You be his Bhakta, you will continue. If you don't be a Bhakta, you are enemy to him. Your Raja will be taken away, your Prana will be taken away. So Lanka Raj Achala Raju Tumha Karahu. So please continue to be king by blessed by Rama, by becoming his devotee, by keeping his charana. I say it's only by Bhagwan's grace somebody becomes famous in any of the field. He may be a politically great person, he can be in arts, talents, in anything he'll be great. Only by Prabhu Krupa. Like Ravana is blessed by the Lord only, maybe Shiva and Brahmadeva, who be Paramatma. But having got that position, forgetting the Lord, becoming a bhogi and becoming Nastika and hating the Lord, that is the beginning of destruction. देखो एक्चुअली क्या होना चाहिए? Only do the devotion and reach God. Even if you ask for the worldly things, maintain the devotion so that you enjoy them and also you are not missing devotion. अगर आपके enjoyment ज़्यादा हो गए, devotion कम हो रहा है, you are becoming रावण. ये important चीज़ जिंदगी में सीखना. Who is Ravana? 100% भौतिकवादी, 100% egoistic. He is zero devotee. He is an enemy also to भगवान. हमको ऐसा नहीं जीना है जीवन. From Ravana, slowly bring Lord into your life, into the heart, become a bhakta, surrender everything to him, be blessed by him. In that, the first position is have devotion to Lord Rama's feet, continue being a Raja here. अब enmity ले लोगे, रखोगे, Rama will finish you, then you, your Lanka, both are destroyed. Ravana never listens all the advice. इसलिए really वो मर जाता है और राज्य जाकर विभीषण को दे. तो रामचरण पंकज उरधरहु लंका अकचला राज तुम करहु. नहीं तो राज जाएगा मर जाओ. These are the two things told by Hanumanji Upadesha. Now third one. कि ऋषि पुलस्ति जसु विमल मयंका ते ससी महु जनि हो कलंका. मयंका is चंदमामा. तो ऋषि पुलस्त्य ऋषि, one of the sapta rishis. He is Brahmadeva's Manasa Putra. Okay. That Pulastya Vamsha. Ravana is born. Therefore, Ravana belongs to a Rishi Parampara only. Pulastya Rishi. No, the Pulastya Rishi and his Parampara is like full moon, Chandrama ke tara. Hanumanji tells to Ravana, to that full moon, bright, brilliant Chandrama, you don't become the Kalanka to that. The Chandrama like Rishi Pulasti's Vamsha. So Rishi Pulasti's Vamsha is so great like Chandrama. And on the Chandrama, there are dark spots. You don't become that by doing this wrong thing. Sita ji को abduct किया, now you are not surrendering at all. So ऋषि पुलस्त्य जसु पुलस्त ऋषि का and उनके वंश का यश विमल चंद्रमा के समान है. तो तेही शशिमा हो in that moon like of पुलस्त्य वंश नहीं हो कलंका, you don't become a kalanka. है ना? Everybody is great in पुलस्त्य वंश except one dushta rakshas. Like in this office, everybody is honest and good, but this fellow takes the bribe. So that fellow is a kalanka. So too, in this class, all students are regular, sincere, but this one stupid fellow never comes, never does homework, and disturbs even professor. That fellow is a kalanka. You know, there are people who are kalanka wherever they go, or in every other place, there is somebody who is a kalanka. Nishan, kala dabba, kala nishan. Like a beautiful face, but somewhere a patch हो गया because of some leprosy etc. तो कलंक हो गया वो. So you don't become kalanka to the full moon light of Pulastya Rishi and his Vamsha. Your behavior should not be like that. That there are regrets also that somebody is born as Ravana, Dushta. है ना? So this is the third advice Hanumanji gave. Then so many other things. Rama Nama Binu Kirana Soha, etc. It is Rama Bhagavan only, because of his name only, everything is possible in the world, etc. Hanumanji says beautiful things. We'll see. Every दोहा चौपाई has one thing to learn. तो एक एक चौपाई के लिए एक ही दिन या 2 दिन, एक दिन में 2 ऐसा हम करेंगे. आज हमने पहले का भी देखा, आज नया ऐड कर लिया कि राम चरण पंकज उर धरऊ लंका अचल राज तुम करऊ ऋषि पुलस्त मयंका ऋषि पुलस्ति जस विमल मयंका ते ही शशि महो नहीं हो कलंका. Many things we saw, and it is applied for ourselves also. We are born in India. India is great like Chandrama. Don't become a kalanka. We are born as Hindu Sanatana Dharmi. Let us not bring a dart or dark spot because of our behavior to our Bharat Mata or Sanatana Dharma. Let us become an ornament, adoration only, not a scar. Some more things tomorrow we'll talk. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shantimapniyat Shanto Muchit Bandebhyah Muktasthanyana Vimochit Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Mahatriyam Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu Bol Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai, Geeta Mata ki Jai, Vedavyas Bhagavan ki Jai, Ramachandra Bhagavan ki Ramayana Mahashastra ki Jai, तुलसीदास वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. संपायन याज्ञवल्क महासमर्षि की जय. कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंदा. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपास जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडली की जय. थैंक यू बेटा. गॉड ब्लेस यू.